The COVID vaccine could be made available to kids as young as 5 years old in a matter of weeks. Good evening and thanks for joining us for the 10 o'clock news. I'm Marcella Lee.
And I'm Jesse Pagan. Pfizer is seeking emergency authorization for its COVID vaccine for 5 to 11-year-olds, proposing to use 1/3 of the dosage now given to those 12 and older. News 8's Richard Allen has more on the hurdles this approval could still face.
Well, that's right. Pfizer says its clinical trials in kids 5 to 11 showed strong immune responses with minimal side effects.
This is very exciting news. We've been waiting for this for months.
Dr. Mark Sawyer is a pediatric infectious disease specialist at Rady Children's and UC San Diego. He says Pfizer's announcement that it's ready to seek emergency use authorization for its COVID vaccine for 5 to 11-year-olds should be encouraging news for parents.
This is being looked at very carefully, very deliberately. No shortcuts are being taken.
But the approval process has been expedited, and a decision could come as soon as Halloween.
The FDA looks at this data and feels confident that it demonstrates that this vaccine is safe and effective for children 5 to 11. You could have a vaccine within a month to 6 weeks.
Before getting to that step, an FDA advisory committee will review the clinical trial information for the FDA to approve. And then another independent committee will review safety information for the CDC to issue guidance before it's ultimately given to the public.
We, as a family, decided to try to move forward.
Dr. Richard Chung enrolled his 2 boys in Pfizer's clinical trial for this vaccine.
If they wanted to rush it, they could have, but this shows that rigor is not lacking.
A recent poll by the Kaiser Family Foundation found 25% of parents of children ages 5 to 11 would vaccinate their kids right away once a vaccine's authorized. 40% would wait and see, while another 25% would definitely not have their kids vaccinated.
I would not be getting any of my children an emergency use authorization vaccine.
Sharon McKeeman is founder of Let Them Breathe, which opposes masks in schools. It's formed an initiative called Let Them Choose when it comes to parents vaccinating their kids.
Because it's moving very quickly, and especially on the youngest and most vulnerable, we want to see long-term studies, and then ultimately there needs to be choice. Families need to be able to make these medical decisions themselves.
And Pfizer's also testing its vaccine on babies as young as 6 months. Data on that's expected to be released in late October.